What's up, YouTubers one and all? My name is Fate1987, and today we are finally going to end this with none other than the combination for Iron Factory Bruticus, and this guy's pissed me off, so I'm trying to get through it as quickly as possible, and I'm going to cheat the transformation, so bear with me. This is going to be a little bit of me frustrating. But first we want to do, we're going to start with a gun. And we're going to do the gun transformation and this into the bust mode. And then we're going to turn this into Bruticus using a pre-recorded transformation. Which it might be a little bit whiplash, but bear with me, it's worth it. So first what you want to do is you want to flip this into like that, like I said. Plug this gun up into here, like so. And then flip this back. That's very important. What's also important is that you need to flip the handles in and flip all that in like so. And this part, this peg part is supposed to peg in right here. It's not that secure. And then this part is supposed to peg in right here. No, wait. Yeah, flip it like that. Make sure it's all like that lined up. Then you're going to take the machine gun. You got a clip here, a little tab here, and a little slot here. You're going to slot it into this right here, and then a little bit of a hole right there. Do that on both sides so it kind of secures it into place. And make sure that this is pushed in. I don't know where the scope went. I really don't. But essentially, you would put the little scope there. And then for finishing touches, you would put these on either side of this. And that is Bruticus's gun. Compared next to... Thankfully, I have it in his alt mode. This is superior. This is inferior. But, yeah, now let's get down into transforming this from this into bust mode. And what we're going to do is essentially take everything apart, which it easily does that. Like, frustratingly easy. We're going to keep that like that, and we're going to just lift this and freaking hell. Those hands never stay in. I'm going to say that right now. These hands never stay in. No matter how you put them in, they are never going to stay in. They're supposed to be like this, right? No matter how you put them in, they're never going to stay for long. You need to force them in, and it kind of sucks. Also, tab them together, because that's what's going to need to happen. So, do that. Then we're going to flip these down, like so. Flip these down. You're going to keep these down, and you're just going to tab these together. You also flip down the wheels, because, again, need that for a combination. And what's essentially going to happen is that you're going to bring this down, you're going to flip these out, and you're going to flip these up. And you have to be careful of the antenna, because they can and will break, because they're made of, honestly, rubber. Weak rubber. So, that's how you want that looking. Also, take a look at the head sculpt. Pretty neat. And, no, it does not have lead piping. I wish it did. You're going to need to turn this into the crotch. So basically what you want to do is you're going to fold this in on itself and kind of bring it like that. And that's how you want that looking. For this part, you're going to need to flip this part inwards like this. Then you're going to flip these up. You don't need to flip these tabs out just yet. That's for combination, but leave that there for now. And then this, what essentially you want to do is that you want to start tabbing this in first. You want to tab this in. This is going to be very important because as this does leave a lot for the fall. So you're going to tab this one here. And then this one you're going to need to tab in at like a certain angle, and you'll see what I mean when we eventually get the other parts on. But yeah, now you can see you have these little slots right here can slot into here. And at the same time, let's also plug the guns on the back, which is the exact same place they're going to go in vehicle mode in a combined form. But slot these together like so. And also for these, you can, this is also where these go in combined form. So just kind of plug these in right there. These also serve as like missile launchers. Henceforth why they got the same exact peg as like this, but I don't know. And essentially what you want to do is that you have tabs there, and you're going to need to plug into these right here. Now, I say put this at an angle because when you plug it in, it does create a little bit of... You can't exactly tap it in fully because this is in the way. So what you need to do is very slightly kind of push it in until it just all locks into place. Like so. So now it can stay with everything. And then finally this kind of just sits here. Like, it doesn't go any further than that. And that's the bust mode, and that's the gun. So, yeah. Like, there really ain't much to change about these. There really isn't. So you might be wondering how to combine the rest of them. You know what? Screw it. The last one took about, like, 20 minutes last time. So this, we're going to take it really easy. So this... We're just going to do this. We're going to actually combine it. So, first you want to do is you want to keep all this like this. Well, keep the back portion and like this. Take out the hands. Keep the guns like that. Take these off because you're not going to need them for combined form. Throw them out. The end of review. Done. This you're going to need for swindle and combined form. And then that. And then just split these. And then lift them up. You'll see what I mean. So, there's that. Now let's bring in Brawl. I said I was going to cheat. Well, I honestly, I decided, you know what? Let's try not to cheat for once. So, we're going to flip this up. And then we're going to swing this around. Like so, and there's a foot all done. All you need to do is just... There's a slot there. It's going to peg into the back of his body. Right there. And then there's two slots right there. It's going to peg into these two holes. So, just kind of line all that up. There's a leg all done. That's literally it. That is a leg all done. So... Second verse is kind of the same as the first for Swindle. But first, you need to actually have this on. And it kind of sucks that you have to put it back on. Well, that was the easiest I've gotten on and not done anything wrong. Good. So, this, essentially, you need to... Just slip it out like that for now. It's going to lift up more when you actually peg it in. But essentially, you got two tabs here. And you got another slot there, except on the front of the cross for some freaking reason. And you're just going to do the exact same thing. Just plug it in. And there's the second leg all done. Let's get to the body. Where's the body? The hell? There we are. So, on slot. Unplug this. don't need it. Basically, going back to transformation for vehicle mode, but with a twist. So, robot mode with a twist. So, you're going to plug it in like this. And that's how you want the arms, like this. You want the arms like that. Then you're going to come around here. You're going to, again, flip these down. Well, first you're going to split them. You're going to flip these down once again. And then you're going to bring these out, and then you want to extend the legs and then bring them straight down, like so. Then you want to lift this up, and then you're going to bring this down. And that's one all done. Second verse, same as the first. Bring this down, stretch it out, and then make sure it's all stretched out and down. And there you have that all ready for combination. And might as well just add the parts already. So, for Swindle, we're going to plug into here. And just try not to rip anything apart. Flip it up. There's that all done. For Brawl, it's a little bit difficult because he's got a stiffer joint for some reason. But it is the exact same. Why is it not tabbing it? The fuck? Alright, so we have that all done and it's starting to grow, so let me bring up the camera. Because combiners do get big. And, alright. Why is Swindle always the freaking worst of them? Okay, so we're going to come back here, and we're going to use these two back slots, and we're going to plug them into here. We're also going to now actually bring these pegs out. Actually, that's what we should have done first. Take this off. Hold up. Ugh. We're going to come down here and we're going to flip these up. These are very important. Like so, and then just spin them around. And then spin them around, and there you want that looking. And then you're just simply going to plug these in like so, and then this actually is going to plug down here, now that I think about it. Oh, freak. So, just combine these two again. And then just peg in right there. And, yeah, kind of has a weird... Anyways. So, once you have all that pegged in, then we can actually add in the other stuff. We're not going to add the arms until we add the other stuff. So, again, just like before, you're going to take this and you're going to align it and just tab it in like so. And then for the crotch region, you're just going to take it and you're just going to plug it in that big old hole right there. Why is it not plugging in? Am I supposed to do something? The frick? Ah, there we go. Okay, so now it plugs in like that. For the arms, we're going to do Vortex first. I want to take the blades off, by the way. So, this one's a little bit difficult, but essentially, let's just take out the blades first of all. Let's take them off. You want to use this part as part of... Oh, there's a little scope. I was looking for that shit. Goes right here. There we go. Now the gun is complete. Anyways. You want to use... Which one is it? Which one is it? Which one is it? Is this one? No, it's this one. Okay. So, you want to essentially have the hand kind of... finagle it like that. And then you want to have the hand slide in right there, and that's the right hand. And then for this, well, you're going to need to make the arms upward like this. Make sure it's tabbed in. And make sure it's tabbed in. This will kind of fold out like that. And then finally this will just extend and create, you know, an actual pivoting arm and whatnot. And which one you want to wait? Which one I'll put it? There we go. And that is an arm all done, and you got 2 slots here. You're just going to peg in right here. There's an arm all done. For this arm, it's a little bit easier. You're still going to kind of flip these down for transformation to robot mode. You're going to kind of essentially... This one's a lot easier to deal with, but essentially you're going to split that, and then you're going to do nothing with it, because you're going to spin this, you're going to use this one, and then these little tabs here are going to, these little pegs are going to bring in here, and they're going to create the our hand like so. Like that, and that's essentially what's going to happen with that one. And you just plug it there. And last finishing touches, we're going to add in the blades here. And we're done. Now we have Bruticus in his robot mode or combined form, and he's looking pretty stylish, ain't going to lie. I still like the Iron Factory design of Bruticus. Like, it's honestly what actually drove me to get this figure. Like, the stylization of Iron Factory is just yes. It's just yes. Because it's not exactly IDW, but it isn't exactly anything else either. So, yeah, we're going to have the gun on there. You can also hold the shockwave gun in the other hand. Yes, we have the shockwave gun. And then speaking of shockwave, we're going to bring in some quick side comparisons and whatnot, because, you know, it is what it is. And the shockwave gun, especially the transformable version, which I still want to get, actually. The transformable version for Shockwave can actually be held by this guy. Believe it or not. Which is pretty cool in truth. But, yeah, let's throw in some side comparisons before we do articulation and end the review. So, first of all, we're going to bring in the other Bruticus. Because it's Combiner month. And shit. I have to raise the camera or get something to deal with. Hold on. This is gonna get big. But yeah. As you can see, this is leader scale compared next to combiner scale. In fact, leader scale, this guy is pretty much as tall as Jetfire. I mean, it is a Legion class it is a Legends class combiner, so there you go. Let's throw in Commander class Megatron. I mean, I've just mentioned Shockwave. Why would I miss him out? There we go. There we go. We'll bring in Deluxe class Mirage. You can tell that I've been throwing Mirage in a lot because I really do want to review him. He's a rather underrated figure. People don't like him because, oh, clear plastic and whatnot. Dude, you have to be careful with the figure. It's not my fault, it's yours. And then, well, because Voyager comparison, let's bring in Optimus. Who is another figure I want to review, but I still yet to completely learn him. But, yeah. I do like the scaling here. It was pretty good. And then finally, of course, the other combiner that we finished. Yeah. Oh, shit. I kind of want to get a Legend Scale Devastator next year. And the only one that is possible is the Lucky Cat one, because that one's my favorite. Although, that one is Cybertronian molds, which... This is also Cybertronian, but then that's also Cybertronian, but... that's a little bit weird. No, wait, hold up. This one's Earth modes, believe it or not. This one is more so Earth modes. This one is Cybertronian. This one's Earth modes, so I should get the Legend Scale Lucky Cat one, which is Cybertronian modes, which is the first and only time I've seen Cybertronian versions of the Constructicons. Which is just genius. So, yeah, we're gonna finish up this review with some side comparisons. I mean, we already just did side comparisons. With articulation and just end it. Honestly, this was a lot quicker than I thought it would be. It really is. Yeah, but, articulation-wise, his head is on a ball joint. He can go wiggly-waggly, all that stuff. I'm gonna need to lower the camera. There we go. His arms are on a 360. They can move in and out, kinda. They are limited based off the limbs. Arms are on a ratchety, a soft ratchet. Of course, he has a waist swivel. He has finger rotation, which means... Say it with me. Say it with me. He could do the funny thing. Yeah. Oh, that was not supposed to pop apart at all. Why are you popping apart? Get back together. Get back together. Yeah, tolerance has not been fun to this guy. But he has, again, he has elbow rotation and then a 90-degree elbow. Les can kick, I mean, we lift these up, kinda. Les can kick forward that far and then have like a 90-degree-ish knee, because, well, more than that, actually, because of the joint. But, yeah, I mean, also has ankle rotation and, whatever the hell this is. It's like, what is this? What is this? Also has thigh rotation, can do the full splits. He's a rather good figure. Do I recommend him? Yes, but you have to be careful the tolerances. But, yeah, that is it. And, we actually managed to do this one in one part without actually, you know, wasting too much time. But, yeah, next review is the second to last review of Combiner Month. Studio Series Devastator Redo. Yeah, we're basically closing down on the combination stuff. We are basically near the end. We have one more review that I have mentioned once before that should be coming this Friday. And that review is going to be saved in two parts. The first part is the figure by itself because it's the last one I need for this year and to complete a collection, which is technically a combination. And then finally is on the 31st going to be the combination that I've been building up since I got the first figure of that collection, which is a Build-A-Figure. If you've seen my channel by now, you should know what Build-A-Figure I've been collecting. But, yeah. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, and comment. Please subscribe because I am almost at 500 subscribers, and we've gotten quite a lot of growth this month because of Combiner Month. So,